Bro, nataka nikurudishe kwa Mr. T.
Okay.
And how I can boldly say that Mr. T single-handedly killed the gospel industry in Kenya. Mr. T single-handedly annihilated Groove Awards, my nigga. Manega. Nimekuambia Groove Award ikianza Mr. T was just 19 years old. Hai. Kalikuwa katoto bado. Unanipata? Mr. D was young. Do you know how big Groove Awards was? I want to start there. I want to start there and explain to you how Mr. T single-handedly killed the gospel industry. And I'm gonna tell you this by explaining what Groove Award was. And how I experienced Groove. Because me, I was in the gospel industry. I experienced it. And this is my truth according to my point of view. Groove was started by KEV MULEI. Bro.
Good nigga.
MULEI, good nigga. One of the best, smartest niggas I've ever met in my entire life. Good brother, man. I worked for this nigga.
I work for him too.
I work for this nigga. Very smart nigga. Very, very smart. One of the best niggas we have in this country.
Okay.
No. And back then, KEV, when KEV started Groove Awards, KEV was a DJ, by the way. People don't know. KEV was a DJ, maniga. Alikuwa ka DJ, maniga. Ni mnoma sana. DJ KEV. DJ KEV. Yes.
That's news. Yes.
KEV was a DJ. So from starting out being a DJ, KEV hustled and struggled and bought his own equipment and then he started doing sound. Unanipata?
Yeah.
So being a DJ for him, it was easy owning sound equipment and hiring them out. Unaona? So it started like that. So KEV alikuwa mnoma. KEV ni mnoma. So he started like that, business. Industry hata ikuwa najua events ni nini malega. And then you see KEV had seen the future. KEV alikuwa naona you need to set up something good, something quality, something standard, and just have your own, stand your ground in what you believe in, and stand your ground in the quality and where you want the industry to go to.
Yeah.
KEV, crazy mind, my nigga. So he saw that. He started investing in equipment, started nini akashikana na maboy, wakaanza kugrow. Unanipata? So later on, he started Groove Award 2004. Si alikuwa na equipment twake, akaanza pole hivyo bro, unaona. Akaanza ku award wasanii wa gospel, akaanza kushikanisha ma gospel artists behind the scene. A lot of collabos in this country have been made possible because of KEV MULEI. Some of the biggest hit songs in this country, my nigga. Gospel. People don't know. He has funded. KEV MULEI with the equipment, unaenda when msanii wa gospel, mwambia KEV, cheki KEV, mimi sina do. Na niko na nini? Do you know what KEV does? Anakuja, anakuambia, acha niangalie ni equipment gani niko nazo kwa warehouse zenye tutumi
zenye
available. Na wewe kuja, kuna maboy kuja pale kwa warehouse yangu pale Mombasa Road, nitakusetia up, kuja shoot, kuja fanya kila kitu, as long as mkimaliza mrudishe tu equipment, usaidie maboy wangu kuziset up na kuzirudisha. Are you understanding?
Kabisa.
And this is what KEV did. Ndio ulikuwa unashangaa ni aje gospel artist wako na music video noma. Equipment noma. Kila kitu noma. KEV MULEI. My nigga, this is a story that if I do not tell, can never be heard. People will die with this story in the grave and I will be doing our generation a disservice. KEV MULEI has done so much for this industry. Unanipata? 2004 launches Groove Award. So when he launches Groove Award, KEV, being KEV, the smart KEV I know, one of the smartest business people I've ever met, Mandega, by the way. You don't, as a businessman, you don't just have one business model. You have other things that support the core. You cannot just run a business that is just one and expect it to run perfectly.
And expect it to grow.
It never does. You need to have like two other businesses that are supporting, that are pillars to this business. And that is a concept I learned from KEV MULEI, personally learned ever since I was young. So when KEV started his Groove Award, he still had his equipment that he had, that he was renting out for events. Are you getting me? For parties, for nini, going to do the setup, nini. So when Groove Award came, it started growing, and then Kev, also the department that was doing the events and all this was also growing. Remember, this is somebody who was supporting and sponsoring a lot of gospel artists. So of course he needed another business arm that was strong. Now the events
support,
event side. Now that's when Mo Sound came in, and this generation has always thought that Mo Sound is owned by DJ Mo.
By the way.
Yes, no.
Near Kev.
Yes, Kev MULEI. Unanipata. It's for Kev MULEI. So he launched Mo Sound officially sasa. Ikakuwa poa. Maofisi nini. It became a good business.
Yeah.
He employed a lot of these gospel artists to his own staff. Wengine wao wakafunzwa kuset up stage, wengine wao wakafunzwa kushika microphone, wengine wao wakafunzwa lights. Nigga even sent some people I personally know to South Africa to study sound. Yes, my nigga. Kev MULEI's story needs to be told for the generations to know who he is.
Who he is. The important things he did.
My nigga, are you seeing how he invested in these people?
I get
Because
you.
see, as an artist, and this is one thing people don't know. Bro, usanii haina do. Kwanza Kenya. People, they don't have money. You see, and this is a lie. You have such a big name, but you don't have money. And then people now push you. They start cyberbullying you.
Because you're broke.
Because you're broke, and they don't understand. It's your art. And I mean, your art and talent that is bigger than you.
Hey.
And then they do not give you a chance to make money because they think you have money.
True.
It's fucked up. And growing up, it's sad seeing the cyberbullies attack people like Tyler Mbaya. It's painful.
But I see, it's hata mili ni uma sana.
It's painful to the core.
They attacked him and the brother,
No,
right?
bro.
It was wrong.
Tyler is bigger than his name. He's bigger. His name is bigger than him.
His name is bigger than him.
So big. It's like Mwala. So big.
Yeah. Iyo jina Baha. It's
Bro,
big, yeah.
He's struggled to shed it off. It's so big. Unaona? Just
people
give him a
think-
chance.
People think he's make it.
No, he's young. He's just
finding
learning
himself,
to be a dad. Are you understand?
Yeah.
Social media, too much pressure. Cyberbullying for nothing. It's crazy. So, Kev MULEI ameshikilia maboy wengi. Even right now, as we
Bado
speak,
amewashikilia.
there are a lot of gospel people who are still working for him. Are you understanding? That's who Kev is. Amesaidia watu wengi, launched a lot of people. Groove Award was coming, maniga. Kev was doing tours upon tours in each and every town. Groove Award, Eldoret, Nakuru, sijui Karatina, sijui wapi. And all of these places he was booking the closest to a 5-star hotel. The best of the best. A hotel that even he himself was sleeping in. Are you seeing the respect he was giving this artist?
And as a matter of fact, most of these artists, it is because of Groove Awards that their name
That you even know them.
Me, I used to watch. Imagine, I used to wait for it was once a year. I used to wait for the Groove Awards letter at the end of the year. Ndio nijue tu the new artist. That is where I knew
Artist
Willy
of the
Paul.
year, upcoming.
That is where I knew Bahati. That is where I knew
Asante.
Hope Kid and the rest, everyone
Asante.
else.
And all these people, where are they right now?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Kev MULEI was holding all these people. Unanipata? Kev MULEI is so huge to the point that when Chris Brown came to Kenya,
Yeah.
you know, these people are so huge. Their technical rider is crazy. What they demand is
It's
crazy,
crazy.
bro. The speaker, there's a certain speaker that Chris Brown uses, he cannot go under. Si hizi ma JBL, si matakataka mnatumia hapa. No. For him to perform perfectly and for him to deliver the state of the art performance he has, there are very few people in Africa, very few, less than even 10, who can actually do this.
One of them is MULEI.
One of them is MULEI. And when I say MULEI's standard of equipment, I'm talking in the whole of Africa. MULEI might be number 2, if not number 1.
Okay.
Are you understanding how big of a beast? MULEI was doing gigs in Rwanda. He was doing gigs in
South Africa.
South Africa, doing gigs in Nigeria at the same time. MULEI, let me tell you how big MULEI is. For the generation that does not even
know who
understand.
MULEI is.
There's a time SportPesa was launching this thing called Pambazuka lottery. Pambazuka! Niggas don't even know what it was. It died a very quick bad death. One of the worst ever products to ever be launched in the country. Are you understanding? But SportPesa at the time came with Pambazuka. Pambazuka, my nigga, Pambazuka was everywhere. Pambazuka, on the launch of Pambazuka, they were in 17 different towns in Kenya. All of them state-of-the-art stage.
Setup.
All of them state-of-the-art screens. All of them, everything perfect.
Full setup.
Full setup with equipment, with gear, with everything running, with generators, my nigga. Even floodlights at night. Film studios. Aye. MULEI alikachukua mtu wangu. Biggest company in Eastern Central Africa. Doing lights, generators and everything. Production. MULEI alichukua. This is how huge MULEI is. My nigga, when Hollywood comes knocking to Kenya with Sense 8, they want to shoot. They go to MULEI for lights and generators. And these things. That's how huge MULEI is. Are you understanding? He held the industry for such a long time. Then came a brother called Mwas.
A brother of Christ.
A brother of Christ. Now, brother of Christ, after his failed comedy attempt, he tried comedy, bro. Ilinyuria. Comedy ikakataa, maniga. Tried acting ikakataa, kajaribu mziki kahit moja peke yake. Maisha finje.
Mustati nakataa.
Akachukua. Now the finje culture started pushing in the name of people need to live a holy and righteous life. Bro, when he looked around on the people to attack, because you see, when you're pushing an agenda, you always look for someone to attack, so
target audience.
Yeah, target audience, so you can get some clouting.
Of course.
Then all of a sudden, Mr. T Mwangi started attacking KEV MULEI.
Okay.
Mr. T was like asking questions. Say, Cheki, Groove Award cannot be run by someone who also does events for alcohol brands, for secular people.
Oh yeah, more sound sasa.
Yes. How are you doing secular business and you're still doing both?
Both, yeah.
Oh, bro. Aye. Oh, shit hit the fan. When KEV MULEI opened Energy Radio, my nigga, gloves were out.
Nyasi.
Gloves were out. Mwas removed his glove.
Akachoka.
Akaingia bare knuckle sasa. Akaanza kugonga MULEI. Why? Why? Oh, my nigga. At the same person who is doing Groove Awards is also doing secular music on Energy Radio, advertising alcohol, advertising scene, doing events that are just sinful in nature.
How?
And you're the same people coming here to support Groove Award. Oh, my nigga, he judged. Ilimuuma. MULEI's success cut Mwas in half. It shattered him. Oh, my nigga. And everybody in the industry knows I'm saying the truth, my nigga. This is my truth.
That is your truth.
I saw it. My nigga, let me tell you, see, industry rarely meets. Wasanii wa kutanangi.
Of course. Hawapendi kutoka.
Hawapendi kutoka. Una kazi.
When was the last time ulitoka?
Unaget? Muna protecting pia ka brand, unakaa kwa hau. Unaget? So when the industry meets, believe you me, you will know. Utatumia kama wase wana meet church fulani. So there's this time, bro. I went to Nairobi. Hii yenye ko opposite City Mortuary inaitwanga. Nairobi Chapel, I mean Nairobi whatever, I don't remember. There's a church opposite City Mortuary. Church fulani hapo hivyo. Maselebo wanapenda kuenda sana. It's a famous church along hiyo Ngong Road hapo hivyo, hiyo barabara hiyo. Unanipata? Tukaenda hapo hivyo. I don't know, there's something. It's either one of us, one of the people in the industry either had died, ama either was launching an album, ama there was just something. But industry never meets in church. For us to meet in church, there was a death of a family member or something, ama there's an album launch. These are the only two things that industry normally meets. Unapata maselebu wote akina Guardian Angel, everyone.
Amekam.
Kila mtu amekuja. Akina J-Fam the long boy. Kijana sijui alienda wapi bro. Unaniget? So the industry met. And in that meeting I could vividly remember. In that meeting I could vividly remember. Hearing Mr. T bitch about KEV MULEI. Asking questions that ati sasa Groove Awards na secular energy rates you nini more sound KEV MULEI nini. He was asking those questions. Akidunga and I remember getting out of that meeting. I was talking with maboy wangu before tuende GNR. Wanda GNR pale hivyo kunywa chai.
Vale biashara.
Vale biashara siku. We're going there kunywa chai bro. Hapo ndio hapo hivyo. Tunakusanya hapo watukaa watatu waine hivi tunaanza kuongea sema manzi Mr. T kufanya poa. Hajaongea poa kuhusu KEV. Unajua KEV ndiye anaweka mavijana mafuta kwa mfuko manzi. KEV ndiye anafanya mavijana wanakula bro. Unanipata? Mr. T hit KEV MULEI so bad to the point that KEV couldn't manage. Humanly impossible to manage. People started distancing KEV. Christians started running away from KEV, seeing what Mr. T was pushing. That indeed KEV MULEI is the devil and is pushing satanism and devilishness with his energy radio, and on this side is pushing Groove Awards.
Okay.
What happened? Atakani wewe.
Utaachilia moja. Nani gani?
Groove Award.
Awachie hiyo yao. Waachie yao ama.
Groove Award died. Mr. T single-handedly killed Groove Awards. Nigga wasn't done. Yeah. Nigga wasn't done. Continued pushing the cancel culture in churches. Holier than thou. Judgment thou. Tumefika sasa end of days. Mr. T ubiri. People started listening to him. Umeangusha
MULEI
umeangusha Groove Award bro. Now what he didn't see was the ripple effect. Mavijana hakuna do inaingia kwa mfuko. MULEI alikuwa anaenda each and every town analipa mavijana 30k, 20k, 50k. Unaniget? Kwa mfuko mtu wangu. Sasa hizi MULEI ametoka hakuna gigs hakuna nini gone. Utaweka nini? Utalipa rent na nini? Bro, MULEI mwenye alikuwa anawapatia free equipments kila kitu shoot nini ameingia biashara saa hizi zimemfukuza. There's a point in time I remember MULEI was very low and all his close friends know. MULEI almost went into deep depression, my nigga. You have this big thing, bro. And when Groove Award went down, all the corporates, the sponsors and everything went down. Energy radio started being hit. And now you as the leader, Groove was so close to heart. My nigga, for 15 years you've been running this baby of yours. From the point he was a DJ, my nigga. Growing this baby, Mr. T akakuja kaiua. It took KEV some time to bounce back and hold energy radio, my nigga. I'm fortunate enough to have been there to see KEV bounce back. I was among the first employees at energy radio. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm talking what I know. I've seen KEV throughout. I've seen his integrity. I've seen his faith shaken. I've seen him go down. I've seen akilamba losses na energy radio. Seeing him rise. See, this nigga is a beast, man. Nigga. KEV is a beast. Man, nigga. I adore that nigga, man, nigga. I adore him, man. He's a huge nigga. His story has to be told. It has to be told. We act as if these things don't happen, man, nigga. When Groove Awards went down, bro, the whole industry down. Wasanii hawana do. Watafanya nini? Anza kuingia club, bro.
Kwa sababu club ndio inalipa.
And that's how. I give credit to my nigga Mutuva. Mutuva akachukua vijana akawachapa mseto tour.
William Tuva.
Are you remembering the Mutuva mseto tours in the clubs? Are you remembering the clubs? Hapo ndo sasa tukaanza kupata akina LJ Masai wakianza kuenda place kama 18. And all these other clubs. Akina Mashimono wakianza kulaunch mangoma zao kwa club. And there's this wave of now gospel artists starting to go into clubs to launch their music. And you're wondering what's going on. Because KEV MULEI left. He was holding, bro. Sponyore ameenda. Mlimfukuza
Sponyo.
Bro, and when MULEI went down with Groove, no single gospel artist stood and spoke against what Mr. T was doing.
Hakuna mtu alistand na Kev.
Hakuna mtu alistand na Kev. Mabeste wake walimhepa kila mtu bro. Kev alikuwa solo.
Kawaida.
Uchungu manega.
Kawaida.
Bro. So what happens? Wasanii wakaisha akina LJ Masai wakaanza kuchapa gigs za club. Bro, hata ukiamba na club uko na ngoma kubwa saizi. Your time, the biggest songs in the country were gospel music.
True.
You even knew as a club, bro, unaingia club the whole night ni gospel. Went to go church. It even felt for people who are not and I could just imagine for Indians and Muslims clubbing in the
like,
hey, please, are you understanding? That's how huge gospel music was in this country. Mr. T killed it single-handedly with one clean sweep. Removed, massacred everyone. Akina LJ Masai akaanza kuchapa maclub. Mr. T of course akaanza kuingilia ama wasanii, mbona mnachapa club? You unevenly yoked people, you are yoking yourself with yoke makachiet yoke. What the? Akawaingilia bro. When MULEI went down, everything came tumbling down. Wasanii wakajaribu kuchapa ma club gigs nini bado Mr. T anawagonga, so they stopped. So ukistop unaona siwezi chapa club gig na sina do. What do I do? Toka gospel.
Uko na talent.
So wakaanza kutoka one by one living gospel. Because of who? The cancel culture that Mr. Moas
started.
Alianza. Because of bringing down KEV MULEI. Maniga, when the cancel culture ilishika gospel music, at least when Groove Award went down around 2019, that's the last time they did the Groove Awards.
Okay.
When Groove Award won. When Groove Award went down, my nigga, the cancel culture didn't die with it. It continued. Mr. T aliyo ameshinda sasa.
So akaendelea ikakuwa thing.
Yeah, akaendelea kupush ikakuwa thing. And this cancel culture started now hitting different people. His campaign ya finje cancel culture, without knowing him pushing and advocating for it.
Without knowing
ilishika moto, became such a huge force, bro. It started like the ground was shaking, like a vibration.
Yeah.
Your vibration ikakuwa kubwa mpaka ikakuwa avalanche. And everything that it was finding, the vibration, the finje movement that Mr. T started was annihilating each and everything in front of it. Oh, manega. First casualty of the avalanche tumekwambia nani?
KEV MULEI.
KEV MULEI.